सा रघुनाथान्वितां तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं कृष्णपादां सहगणललिता अद्भुतांश्च ओमज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो नलिननेत्राय वेणुवाद्यविनोदिने राधाधरसुधापानशालिने वनमालिने कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरे परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। ये अन्ये अविन्दाक्षमुक्तमानिनस्त्वयस्तभावादभिशुद्धबुद्धया आर्यकृच्छ्रेण पदं तथा विश्वमदङ्गः my beginnings of senses. The lotus feet of Asya Guru Padma will Srimad Bhakti-Vidanta Maharaj, trained to Swami Srimad Bhakti-Vidanta Maharaj, Namnishta Santa Shri Anirbhas Prabhuji. All the Vaishnava and Vaishnavis are gathered here. They accept my humble obeisances. So we're discussing Srimad Bhagavatam. Maya Javanika Sannam Gyatokshajamavyayam न लक्ष्यसे मदृशा अतो नाट्यधरो यथा महाजवनिकाच्छन्न यादोक्षजमव्ययम् न लक्ष्यसे मूढदृशा नटो नाट्यधरो यथा Maya, deluding, Javanika, curtain, Achannam, covered by Agya, ignorant, Adokshajam, beyond the range of material conception, transcendental, Avyayam, irreproachable, no, not, Lakshase, observed, Mudha, Mudhadurisha, by the foolish observer, Nataha, Nataha, artist, Natyadharaha, dressed as a player, Yatha, as, being beyond the range of limited sense perception, you are the eternally irreproachable factor covered by the curtain of deluding energy. You are invisible to the foolish observer, exactly as an actor dressed as a player is not recognized. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Sri Krishna affirms that less intelligent persons mistake him to be an ordinary man like us, and thus they deride him. The same is confirmed herein by Queen Kunti. The less intelligent persons are those who rebel against the authority of the Lord. Such persons are known as asuras. The asuras cannot recognize the Lord's authority. When the Lord Himself appears amongst us as Ram, Narsingha, Varaha, or in his original form as Krishna, He performs many wonderful acts which are humanly impossible. As we shall find in the 10th canto of this great literature, Lord Sri Krishna exhibited his humanly impossible activities Even from the days of his lying on the lap of his mother, he killed the Putana witch, although she smeared the breast with poison just to kill the Lord. The Lord sucked her breast like a natural baby and he sucked out her very life also. Similarly, lifted the Govardhan hill just as a boy picks up a frog's umbrella and stood several days continuously just to give protection to the residents of Vrindavan. These are some of the superhuman activities of the Lord described in the authoritative Vedic literatures like the Puranas, Itihasas, histories, and Upanishads. He has delivered wonderful instructions in the shape of the Bhagavad Gita. He has shown marvelous capacities as a hero, as a householder, as a teacher, and as a renouncer. He is accepted as the supreme personality of Godhead by such authoritative personalities as Vyasa, Devala, Asita, Narada, Madhva, Shankara, Ramanuja, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jiva Goswami, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, and all other authorities of the line. He himself has declared as much in many places of the authentic literatures. You'll see that so many great personalities they have ascertained that Krishna is not ordinary person. Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Lord Brahma first said, Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradi Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. Krishna is the cause of all causes. So this is partially due to their poor fund of knowledge and partially due to their stubborn obstinacy. Yet there is a class of men with demonic mentality who are always reluctant to accept the Lord as a supreme absolute truth. This is partially due to their poor fund of knowledge and partially due to their stubborn obstinacy, which results from various misdeeds in the past and present. Such persons could not recognize Lord Shri Krishna even when he was present before them. Another difficulty is that those who depend more on their imperfect senses cannot realize him as the Supreme Lord. Such persons are like the modern scientist. They want to know everything by their experimental knowledge. But it is not possible to know the Supreme Person by imperfect experimental knowledge, and he is described herein as Adokshaja, or beyond the range of experimental knowledge. All our senses are imperfect. We claim to observe everything and anything, but we must admit that we can observe things under certain material conditions only, which are also beyond our control. The Lord is beyond the observation of sense perception. Queen Kunti accepts this deficiency of the conditioned soul, especially of the woman class who are less intelligent. For less intelligent men, there must be such things as temples, mosques, or churches so that they may begin to recognize the authority of the Lord and hear about Him from authorities in such holy places. For less intelligent men, this beginning of spiritual life is essential And only foolish men decry the establishment of such places of worship, which are required to raise the standard of spiritual attributes for the mass of people. For less intelligent persons, bowing down before the authority of the Lord, as generally done in the temples, mosques, or churches, is as beneficial as it is for the advanced devotees to meditate upon Him by active service. So, temples are very much required. Without temples, we cannot make advancement. So, deity worship. We should not think that deity is made of stone. It is an offense to think that deity is made of stone. Arche Vishnu Shiladir Guru Shunaramati Vaishnave Jati Buddhir Vishnurva Vaishnavanam Kalimala Matane Padatirthyam Buddhi श्री विष्णु नामनी मंत्रे सकल कलुष है शब्द सामान्य बुद्धि विष्णु सर्वेश्वरेशे तरितर्यस्य नारकी साम अर्चे विष्णु शिलाधीर that to think that deity of Vishnu is made of stone, it's a great offense. No, deity is not stone, but deity is actually Krishna himself. Pratimana hi tumi sakshat vrajendra nandana. So when the devotees, when you see that people engage in deity worship, then they make advancement. Uh, Even whether small deity, big deity, or made from any material, the deity is very, very important. There are different deities, like in Vrindavan, Laddu Gopal, they worship. Radha Krishna deities are available, Mahaprabhu deities. In Jagannath, Puri Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra deities. All these deities, and when they are installed, perhaps in the pure devotee, then those deities, when we worship, Krishna is directly accepting our service. विशेष रूपेण सेवा ग्राह इति vigraha. When he accepts our service in a special manner, that particular personality is vigraha. And he will listen to our prayers. There are many instances that how the deities personally accepted the seva. So here, Shukdev, so Sri Krishna is covered by a curtain. Maya, Javanika. Javanika means curtain and Maya means deluding. So I explained yesterday that Krishna is existing outside and inside. Inside is existing Ishvara Sarva Bhutana Mruddeshe Arjuna Tishtati. Mruddeshe means in this heart. Krishna is within Ishvara, not only within the heart, but within the atoms as it is stated in Brahma Samhita. एकोप्यसौ रचयितुं जगदण्ड कोटिश्वशेष वसिधादि विधिविधिभिन्नं तद्ब्रह्म निष्कलम् अनन्तम् अशेषभूतं गोविन्दम् आदि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि. So Krishna is everywhere, but he cannot be seen. So being beyond the range of limited sense perception, the eternally irreproachable factor covered by the curtain of deluding energy, you are invisible to the foolish observer. Exactly as an actor dressed as a player is not recognized. Maya Javanika Channam Agyadokshajamavdayam न लक्ष्यसे मूढ़दृशा नटो नाट्यधरो यथा. So one side is Maya Javanika Channam. Maya, this illusory energy, is covering with the curtain. Just like we are seeing the deity, but if there is a curtain, we cannot see. Similarly, if there is a curtain, which is illusory energy, Maya, big scientists, they cannot see what is behind this material nature. They cannot understand because of Maya, this wonderful material energy is acting in such a big curtain. They cannot understand that beyond this there is something else. They cannot understand. Maya, Javanika, Channam, illusory energy. They are thinking this material energy working. That is everything. Nothing beyond this. The whole world is covered. This is one side. And the other side, Agya. Maya, Javanika, Channam, Agya, Dokshajamaplayam. These materialistic persons, they are Agya. Means they have no sufficient knowledge. Unless one develops the light of knowledge, Sattva Guna. Sattva Guna is the light of knowledge. Rajogun and Tamogun is darkness, ignorance and passion. In this stage, one cannot understand what is Krishna, what is God, Agya, Rajas, Tamo Bhava. तदा रजस्तमो भावा कामलोभादयश्चे चेतेरनावृत्तं स्थितं सत्त्वे प्रसीदति. As soon as irrevocable loving service is established in the heart, the effect of nature's modest modes of passion and ignorance, such as lust, desire, and hankering, disappear from the heart. Then the devotee is established in goodness and he becomes completely happy. So, we have discussed in Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Raja Tamo Bhava. Those are infected with the two kinds of material modes, means Rajogun and Tamogun. They are simply busy. Kama, Lobha. They are busy only. Those who are passionate, they are simply busy for sense gratification. And those who are in ignorance, in darkness, they have no eyes to see. So these two classes of men, mostly people are infected with these two kinds of modes of material nature. Rajas, Tamas. The whole world at the present moment, especially mostly ignorance, and some of them are passionate. That passionate tendency is engaging them for so many industries and very, very strong work. Ugra karma. Ugra karma. Ugra karma means very strong. What should be the word ugra karma? Ugra means just like chili. Chili is pungent. So there are many things. They are very strong in taste. So ugra karma, just like they are building 150-story building. People can live comfortably in a small cottage or one-storied house or little more. But no, they're increasing. Their passionate activities are increasing. Just like in your country, in New York, now there is 104-story building or more than that, some building. So two of them. So they are increasing. So they are thinking by increasing the stories more and more, that is advancement of civilization. But how long you'll increase? If you make millions of stories still, it is unlimited. That we can see. How many airplanes are running in the sky? What is that? Still it is vast. So many Sputniks are running in the sky. Still it is vast. So it is simply desire. That is, if I make 150-story house, then my life is successful. So in this way, instead of wasting valuable time of this human life, they are simply wasting time in this way. That is also explained in the Ramayana. Just like the Ravan, he wanted to make a staircase up to the heavenly planets. It is like that. Ugra karma. Why they are doing so? Agya. Agya means foolish. Now if you say that you are all foolish, rascal people, you are wasting your time in this way, they will think us crazy. And they think us like that we do not recommend these things. So it is very difficult to understand Krishna in this condition, in this situation. Maya javanika channam agyadokshajam avyayam. Foolish people. Agya means foolish people. And the other side, Krishna is adokshaja. Everyone is advanced in knowledge. Our knowledge means we manufacture words or syllables from A to Z. That's all. A, B, C, D. We compose words with these 26 syllables. How many? A to Z. Yes. Yes, so that is in Sanskrit, as in English, it is A to Z. Similarly, in Sanskrit, there are vowels A, A, E, E, U, U. And the end is Ksha. So A and Ksha, that is called Aksha. Aksha, Ja. And Ja means generated. So we also compose words. Those who are Sanskrit scholars, they compose words from A to Aksha. Just like English, they compose the words from A to Z. So our mental speculation and advancement of education is limited between A and Ksha, Aksha, Akshaja. But Krishna is Adho Akshaja. Adho means where these kinds of speculation beginning from A to Ksha will not act. Therefore his name is Adhokshaja. Arakrutva, cut down. So Shramanam Kirtanam. So then Srila Swami Maharaj saw some devotees going away. Then he's asking a question. They are busy in some other work, huh? Ugra karma. Without hearing, what will he do? Nonsense. Huh? Shravanam Kirtanam. This is our main business. Shravanam. If you don't hear, what will you do? You will do simply sense gratification. That's all. So this is difficulty that we are not very much interested in hearing. And that is the main business. Our bhakti begins Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Padasevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakyam Atmanivedanam Iti Pumsarpita Vishnu Bhakti Navadakshana Kriyeta Bhagavat Tadha Tanmanne Aditamuttamam. Prahlad Maharaj said, hearing and chanting about the transcendental holy name, form, qualities, paraphernalia and pastimes of Lord Vishnu, remembering them, serving the lotus feet of the Lord, offering the Lord respectful worship with 16 types of paraphernalia, offering prayers to the Lord, becoming his servant, considering the Lord one's best friend, and surrendering everything unto him. In other words, serving him with the body, mind, and words. These 9 processes are accepted as pure devotional service. One who has dedicated his life to the service of Krishna through these 9 methods should be understood to be the most learned person, for he has acquired complete knowledge. So we have to hear and we have to speak. But if we are not interested in hearing and speak, then it will be the same Thakur body, simply formula. That's all. And gradually it will be stopped. Unless there is life of Shravanam Kirtanam, these big buildings, temples will become burden. So if we want to create burden for future, then we may give up this hearing and chanting and sleep very nicely. It will be pardoned. Galagraha, not Shri Vigraha, but Galagraha. Galagraha, Shri Vigraha. Shri Vigraha means worshipable deity. But if we give up this Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, that will be thought that our Guru Maharaj has given a burden in the neck, Galagraha. This is the danger. So we must be very much alert in Shravanam Kirtanam. Otherwise, all this labor will be futile. This building will be only the next, will only be the nest for the doves and the pigeons. That is the danger. That is being done. Nobody is interested such and such things. So now, who can understand Krishna? That is being done. Nobody is interested. These are so many impediments. One side there is a curtain of Maya, another side everyone is a rascal and fool. Another side Krishna is beyond your sense perception. This is the position. How much one must be alert? So one can understand, just like the Goswamis. Is Krishna is so easy thing to be understood, but there is process. If we do not adopt the process, then how we can understand Krishna? These are the so many difficulties, difficult things. One thing is the Maya is checking. Maya is trying to put stumbling block for your advancement or spiritual life. Maya Javanika Shannam. And the other side, we are all fools and rascals. And again, Krishna is Adokshaja, beyond the range of sense perception. This is the position. So unless we become very serious to understand Krishna, it is very, very difficult to understand Krishna. Maya Javanika Shannam. On the one side, Kunti says, Antar Bahir Avasthitam. Krishna, you are within Ishvara Sarvabhutanam Ruddeshe Arjuna Tishtati. Ishvara Sarvabhutanam Ruddeshe Arjuna Tishtati. Brahmayan Sarvabhutani Antrarudhani Mayaya. The Supreme Lord is situated in everyone's heart, O Arjuna, and is directing the wanderings of all living entities who are seated as on a machine made of the material energy. Krishna is not far away. Krishna is always with you. He is so friendly that just like two birds, it is said in the Upanishads, the one bird is eating the fruit of the tree, another bird is simply guiding and seeing. Because this material world, living entity wants to enjoy. Just like you have seen that the dog and the master. The master is so friendly to a dog out of love. It is a dog, but when it is passing stool, he is waiting. Why? It is the duty of the master to wait because the dog is passing stool. No. Out of love, uh, out of love, we can see from practical examples. Similarly, the master may be a great millionaire, but still he loves the dog so much that on the morning walk he takes his dog and the dog is passing urine. So what business dog has got? To pass urine and stool and to go this way and that way. But the master is attending. Similarly, God or Krishna is so affectionate that we have come here in this material world simply to pass stool and urine and still is attending. Still is attending. Just imagine uh, how merciful is Krishna. In the Upanishads, it is said that there are two birds. One bird is Paramatma. Krishna has become Paramatma. It is stated in the Bhagavad Gita that Kshetra Kshetragya. There are two things. One is this Kshetra, this body, Kshetra, just the field. Just like we are tilling the field and the tiller, the Krishan, the Kisan. Similarly, we have got this field and we are growing our own, harvesting our own grains, just like you are doing. So according to our labor, according to our attempt, we are getting food grains. Similarly, we have got this body and I am the spirit soul, is the tiller. So according to my karma, I am getting the result. So similarly, not only I am there, but Krishna is also there. He is seeing what you are doing, what you are doing, what you want more. सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदेश सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यो वेदान्तकृद्वेद विदेव चाहम्. I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me comes remembrance, knowledge, forgetfulness. By all the Vedas, I am to be known, and indeed I am the compiler of Vedanta, and I am the knower of the Vedas. Vedesha sarver ahameva vedyo Vedanta kurudveda videva chaham. So Krishna says, I am sitting in everyone's heart. Why? Just to give him the facilities. This rascal living being has come to the material world to till the field to get some result. Alright, let him do that. Just like children play on the beach, do all nonsense. And the father says, alright, you have finished your business, come on. So Krishna is like that. He's simply saying, we are acting so nonsensically, and Krishna is giving us. The same way, a dog passing stool and urine, the master is attending, or the father is seeing. The children are playing on the beach. They are making big, big houses on the sand. And it has nothing, no value. But Krishna, the father, is giving the opportunity. All right, do it. So Krishna is giving us all the facilities, but we are so full that we cannot understand that Krishna is so friendly. That is, it is said, Nalakshase Muda Drusha. They cannot see because Muda Drusha. Muda means rascal and Drusha means sing. They have no power to see. A Mudha cannot see. Rascals, they cannot see. They are very much proud. Can you show me God? But they do not think where.
Hey Krishna Maharaj, we can't hear you.
रसोम अपसुकौन्तेय प्रभास्मेश सूर्ययो प्रणव सर्ववेदेषु शब्दके पौरुषं दृशु. O son of Kunti, I am the taste of water, the light of the sun and the moon, the cerebral Om in the Vedic mantras. I am the sound in ether and ability in man. We can see it is very easy for you. You see me in the water. While while you drink water, you see me. I am the test. So you are, everyone drinks water and we get, so that taste, if you remember that, here is Krishna. Simply by tasting water, simply by drinking water, if you follow Krishna's instruction, one day you will be a devotee. Krishna is so kind. Simply by drinking water, simply we have to know how to see Krishna. Therefore, Kunti Devi says, Nato nattadharo yatha maya javanika channam अज्ञादोषजमव्ययम् न लक्ष्यसे मूढपुरुषा nato nattadharo yatha. Being beyond the range of limited sense perception, you are eternally irreproachable factor, covered by the curtain of deluding energy. You are invisible to the foolish observer, exactly as an actor dressed as a player is not recognized. Rascal is so foolish. Krishna says, typical, some power, then some power, more power. But they will not take the instruction of Krishna, the instruction of spiritual master. So,
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Sorry, I think Maharaj's internet is finished. I'll just wait for a while. Let's see if he can come back. Sorry about that, devotees. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Dandavat Pranams. Sorry about that. I think Maharaj's internet is not working. So I'll have to end this class for today. We'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you for coming. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranams. Vanchakalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhume vachapatitanam pavanibhyo Vaishnavibhyo namo Vaishnavibhyo namo Namah Vaishnavibhyo namo Namah. Srimad Bhakti-Vidanta Vishnu Daivata Maharaj ki jai. Jai Gaur Premanandi Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranams.